morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Got a little situation happening today and I'm excited to share it with you. Good morning and welcome to Coffee Convo Wednesday. My name is Cindy Simmons. If this is your first time joining me, good morning and welcome. And happy Coffee Convo Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, October 24th. For those of you keeping track, that's 4 days after my birthday. 2018, episode 132. I'm super excited because we have a big show planned for you today. First and foremost, if you are here and you're hanging out with me, hit the like button right now. Hit like if you are just excited because it's Wednesday, because in my book, that's like, 2 more days closer to the weekend, because I don't count today because we're already here. So we have 2 more days to the weekend. Hit like right now. And if you guys feel so compelled, please share this post. I would love for you to share with everyone you know and spread the Coffee Convo Wednesday world around. So like I said, my name is Cindy. We're going to be here for about 15 or 20 minutes. If this is your first time joining me, thank you. If you've been here for a while, welcome back. The way we do this, like I said, we'll be here for just a little while. We're going to talk about 3 things today. We drink coffee or tea or whatever you're drinking this morning. And then at the end, I'm going to hook you up with something amazing. Today's show is brought to you by Omaha Steaks, and I am super excited to share with you a little bit about my Omaha Steaks experience. And I'm going to be giving you some yummy slow cooker meals at the end of the show today. So if you want to win some free stuff, like duh, who doesn't want to win free stuff? Hang out to the end of the show. But I want to say a quick congratulations to Audrey D from Molina, I think is how you say it, or Molena, Georgia. She is last week's winner of the Disney Dooney and Burke bag. Thank you to everyone who entered last week. So excited for Audrey D from Molina, or Molena, we'll go with Molina, Georgia. We'll get your information and get that to you in the mail. All right, so a little bit about me if this is your first time here. My name is Cindy, like I said now 3 times. I drink coffee, and I always like to ask you guys, what are you drinking this morning? Are you having coffee, tea, hot chocolate, water, I don't know, pumpkin spice latte, decaf coffee? I mean, whatever. Comment right now, comment below, let me know what you're drinking because it makes me happy to know I'm sharing a cup of whatever with you guys this morning. So this show is just all about fun and silliness and happiness and joy because I am all about spreading kindness like Nutella. It's kind of like my thing. And there's a reason I have a Nightmare Before Christmas t-shirt and mug on, which I will get to in a minute. But let me know what you're drinking this morning. We're gonna hang out, have some fun, have some laughs. Hopefully I'll give you something free at the end. Yeah, I feel like I should just tell you a little bit about me just in case you don't know. And if this is your first time, I know last week we had a lot of first time viewers, which I was super excited about because we also share this on YouTube. So if you're watching on YouTube, hello. I'm originally from Los Angeles, California. I have lived in Nashville, Tennessee, Atlanta, Georgia, actually Charlotte, North Carolina for like a hot minute. And now I live in Orlando, Florida with my family of 5. My mama Jane lives with us. I love her. And then I have a husband who is awesome. He actually made this shirt, mysmartshirt.com, ching, because I have to plug my husband's business because I love him and he's super passionate about customer service. We have 2 daughters, Lily and Luna, 13 and 5, and they are kind of like the little lights of my life. And I love them a lot. And we love living here in Orlando, Florida. I've been doing the show for 2 years now, which is kind of like crazy. Lots going on in the world right now. I feel like in Florida, at least, I can say I smell a little fall in the air. I know I saw someone post yesterday that I think in Atlanta it was 37, and we have people watching from everywhere. That's kind of one of the fun things I love about this show. We have people in Los Angeles, we have people in Oregon, we have people in Kentucky, in Atlanta, right here in Florida, in New York. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could name every state. I don't know if we have every state yet, but we're trying to take over Coffee Convo Wednesday with the world. All right, so 3 topics today. The first topic I want to talk about after I give you a good morning cheers. Today I'm doing coffee with a little vanilla creamer in it, so good morning. All right, the first thing I want to talk about is look out, California, here we come. Okay, I am a little excited about this. Let me put my coffee down. I'm a little excited about this because full disclosure, and I know many of you have probably been in this situation or possibly currently in this situation, you have not taken a vacation in a while, or you just haven't taken a trip, period, because there's a difference between vacations and trips. My husband and I have not gone anywhere without our children in over 6 years. Yeah, in over 6 years, since before I was pregnant with my little one who is about to turn 6. So over 6 years. And I realize that might be the case for many of you watching if you have children. But I just love my family. I love traveling with my family. It is something that I just really, really enjoy doing. And we've kind of put a little bit of a hold on that for a while now because we just built our house here in Orlando. So, we want to be budget friendly, budget smart. So we haven't been able to travel as much as we would like. And my husband and I have just never gone away, just the two of us without our kids. Because like I just said, we actually love traveling with our family. However, I have to give you a little history on me. So I said I grew up in Los Angeles. Well, when I was growing up, I loved a band called Oingo Boingo. And I'm sure most of you listening are like, Oingo what? If you ever saw that movie Weird Science, they had a song called Weird Science, It's a Dead Man's Party. More importantly, the lead singer of Oingo Boingo, his name is Danny Elfman. Now you may know Danny Elfman, you may not know Danny Elfman, but I'm sure you know Tim Burton, who does all of those super fun movies. Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Nightmare Before Christmas, Batman, The Simpsons. No, he didn't do The Simpsons, but Danny Elfman did The Simpsons. Anyway, he's done all of these amazing movies. So you've heard of Tim Burton. Well, Danny Elfman has left that band that I so loved when I was growing up. And now he is a very, very famous composer. He did the theme to The Simpsons. That's what I was trying to say. He is also the voice of Jack Skellington in The Nightmare Before Christmas, which is one of my all-time favorite movies. Favorite movies. So for a couple of years at the Hollywood Bowl in Los Angeles, they were doing a fun little show where Danny Elfman would be with this orchestra. They would play The Nightmare Before Christmas, and then Danny Elfman would sing all of the songs in Nightmare Before Christmas, his Jack Skellington role, if you will. And then the other voices of Nightmare Before Christmas would come out and they all sing. So they did it for 2 years, and then he said he was never doing it again, to which I was super sad because I wanted to go 2 years ago and I was somewhere else, I couldn't go. Anyway, so I had said to my husband a couple years ago, I'm just letting you know that if Danny Elfman ever does the show at the Hollywood Bowl, we're going. Hashtag YOLO, that's what we're gonna do. So I hear for the 25th anniversary, which is this year, of Nightmare Before Christmas, they're doing it again at the Hollywood Bowl in Los Angeles. Got our tickets. We are going this weekend to Los Angeles, just my husband and me. And it's the craziest trip. It's gonna be like, we'll just sleep like when you're dead kind of trips, because we don't leave until late Friday night, so we don't arrive to Los Angeles until Friday night. And then we got tickets to Disneyland, California, during the day, because he has never been, and I have not been in, since, I don't know, over 10 years. And that was sort of like my childhood home because I grew up in Los Angeles. So we were like maybe a half hour-ish away from Disneyland, sort of how I'm about 25, 30 minutes away from Walt Disney World now in Orlando. So we are going to Disneyland during the day, and then we're going to the Nightmare Before Christmas 25th anniversary live with an orchestra and Danny Elfman that night. And then literally our plane leaves at 8 o'clock the next morning. So we'll be home by dinner time on Sunday. So it's like roughly 36 hours. When I say that I'm excited, which is the reason I am wearing my cute little His Sally shirt, which doesn't make sense because I'm not sitting next to my husband who has a shirt that says Her Jack, because he made these for us because he's awesome. And my husband is just as excited as I am, and he's like, let's celebrate your birthday. And you know how I already feel about celebrating my birthday for as long as humanly possible, because why not? So we are going to just continue the birthday celebration in Los Angeles this weekend, and I'm so excited. And it's just a reminder to me that, you know what, look, life can just get busy, life can get in the way, kids, money, all of that, and sometimes you just have to like, bust out the credit card and hashtag YOLO a trip, because this is going to be so great. It's a way to nurture our marriage, which I'm all about doing. And, we do have date nights on occasion, but this is like a 2-night sleepover play date with my husband. Kind of excited, in case you can't tell. So that's the reason that I'm rocking my Nightmare Before Christmas shirt and my Nightmare Before Christmas bun today, because I am super giddy with excitement to go on this trip. So I was thinking I might get something from Disneyland for you guys, and I will give that away next week, because next week, 1 week from today, if you're watching this on Wednesday, is Halloween. So I know some of you will be working, some of you might not be working. I will be working, well, not that this is work, but I will be here celebrating Halloween. It's gonna be a Halloween set. I haven't decided what I'm going to dress up as yet. I'm open to suggestions. So I am excited. I'm gonna bring something back from Disneyland, something really fun for you guys to give away on the show next week, because I am giddy, and it has been so long since my husband and I took a trip, and since I grew up in Los Angeles. I am thrilled. I do wish it was longer so that I could see old friends, or any friends, but we just don't have the time, because like I said, we get there late Friday night, Disneyland during the day, Nightmare Before Christmas at the Hollywood Bowl, and Saturday night, and then 8 a.m. Woo! Our flight leaves. And oh, did I mention that I don't sleep on planes, and I don't really like to fly anyway? So there will be no sleeping for me on the plane. What are you gonna do? All right. Okay, so hit like right now. We're gonna move on to topic number 2 on Coffee Convo Wednesday, but I would love it if you are just joining me. Hit like to let me know that you guys are here, say hello, and also if you feel like sharing, because you're just like, oh, I love you, Cindy, I'm gonna go ahead and share this post. Share this post, you can do that right at the bottom here. Okay, number 2 on Coffee Convo Wednesday, I screamed like a little girl, and I have to tell you what happened. And I know that you guys are probably gonna be like, really? But that's kind of the point of this topic. So we all have things that we're afraid of, like I'm afraid of flying. But we also have things like bugs. Some people are afraid of snakes. Some people are afraid of spiders or bees, whatever. I don't like lizards. And I know you're all thinking, but you just said you live in Florida. And that kind of happens when you live in Florida. You are correct, my little Coffee Convo Wednesday viewers. You are correct. I don't like lizards. So on my birthday, which was this past Saturday, my neighbor Megan was over, and we were just hanging out having a cup of coffee. And I was walking her to the door, and a lizard runs in the house. Of course, I'm like, screaming like a lunatic. And she's dying laughing, because she pretty much grew up in Florida. So she's like, really? So I say to her, here's the thing. I'm gonna need you to get that out of the house, or you can't leave my house. I'm going to lock the door, and you're going to be stuck in here with me and the lizard. So Megan gives it her best effort, and she cannot get it, and it seems like it's crawled up underneath this bench we have at our dining room table. I'm like, oh my gosh. So we have the bench tipped over, trying to figure it out. It's not coming out, and it's like committed. The lizard is committed to staying in the bench in our dining room, aka kitchen. So Megan finally has to leave, because then that might border on kidnapping if I just, make her stay here. So she leaves. So I'm on the couch on my birthday, quiet house. My husband had taken the kids. Megan left. I'm having a little break, and I'm on my computer doing some Saturday morning work, and I hear like a noise. Okay, I don't know if it was a noise, but I look over, and that lizard is making a beeline for the front door. So my phone goes flying onto the ground, and I go running to the door. I go to open the door, poof, he is out. I'm like, yes. Okay, that was Saturday. Today is Wednesday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Today is Wednesday. Let's go back to last night. Tuesday night, I'm sitting on same couch where I usually have my laptop, and I'm doing my work. And this is like dinner time yesterday. My husband comes home from work, and he's walking behind the couch where we have like a little play set, like a table for my 5-year-old to play with her little Star Wars action figures and Marvel, whatever. And my husband yells, "That lizard's still in the house. He's on the couch." To which I go flying into the kitchen. What? He goes, I just saw it. It was on the blanket they use on the couch. I'll be washing that blanket. And I, of course, go running. Well, he gets our 13-year-old, and they come down the house. And they've decided they are like lizard fighters. They're going to go get the lizard out of the house because mommy is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and losing her mind over the lizard. The lizard was on my couch blanket, y'all. You guys, do you have a couch blanket? You know, the blanket that you use when you're just watching your like binge-worthy shows or whatever, and it's like your go-to blanket. I don't want a lizard on my blanket. Well, the lizard now is on the floor, and he has gotten under my kid's play set or whatever, and he's under the couch, and the lizard, I say he, because I'm assuming it's a he, because no woman would ever do that to another woman. I'm convinced it's a he. So he's running around. I'm over here in the kitchen like, knock yourself out. Not happening. I'm going to be over here. So they think they get it, and then I get a phone call. I'm on the phone, and all of a sudden, I hear nothing. Like the lizard is still here, and it's like my husband and my child have just given up. They have left. They've gone upstairs. My husband went to take a shower. My daughter went to do her homework. So I am at the bottom of the stairs. I'm like, hello? Hello? Hey, mom down here. Quick question. Is the lizard gone? No, mom, it went under the couch. Yeah, honey, it went under the couch. Couldn't find it. Really? Really? Hi. Look, here's the thing. I say to my 13-year-old, I birthed you. Like 10 months. You lived right here. I birthed you, okay? I birthed you. And then I look at my husband. I gave you two children. And I do everything around here. One job. You take care of the spiders and lizards and frogs, because we've had those too here in Florida, in the house. Back downstairs, both of you, now, pretty please, with cherries on top. They were just like, cool. Hey, we're just going to leave it there, you know, like underneath the couch. I sit on the couch. I don't understand. Where in either of their heads was it okay to just peace out and go upstairs? There's a lizard roaming around. It's kind of like, have you ever had a spider in your car and then you don't get the spider, then it's in the car and you're like, torch it. Like, I'm not getting back in the car. I'm the same way, whether the spider's in my house or the car. I just want to like torch the house, torch the car. So it's kind of the same thing for me with this like lizard dude. I'm like, dude, you're not living here, and I know you don't want to be here as much as I don't want you here. You are not welcome. Not welcome. Not welcome at all. So they come back down, and they are on the floor, and they're trying to get it, and have a cup and a plate. And, yeah, they got it, and they got him right out of the house. See you later, lizard. So lizard did not die because I said no lizards should be harmed in the telling of the story. They're like, what? I said, yeah, if you're going to get the lizard, you can't kill him. It's God's creature. You need to let him free. So both of them were looking at me because they were planning on just like, apparently they decided when his life should be over. But said lizard did not die. He got to the front and they scooted him out and he ran out to be free with all of the other lizard posses. His lizard posse. I realize that's a bit dramatic, but I don't want creatures living in my house with me. Not happening. So I thought I would ask you guys, what is that thing you're afraid of? Comment below. I want to know, is there like a thing that you're afraid of? Like I said, I'm not a big airplane flyer, so I'm not excited about the plane ride to Los Angeles on Friday and Sunday, but it is what it is. I'm more excited than I am afraid. So, and I don't like spiders and lizards, really anything creepy crawly in my house. So, yeah, and I know a lot of you are saying snakes. I'm gonna add that to the list too, pretty much. I don't want anything that's creepy crawly in my house, right? Who's with me? Can I get an amen? Can I get a like? Can I just get a like right now if you don't want anything creepy crawly in your house with you? One job. We had one job. One job. I birthed them. I gave him children. One job. One job. Get rid of the bugs in the house. So comment below and let me know that one thing. You can pick a bunch if you want, but really I just need to know one thing that you're like, I don't like it. Okay, and then finally on Coffee Convo Wednesday, I wanted to share an experience that I had that will result in perhaps the craziest face ever. You're like, wow, I can't wait for that. So the neighborhood I live in Orlando, Florida, is a neighborhood that is super cute, and it's like a community, and everyone's kind of getting to know each other. It's a newer community, and I love it. And so far, everyone I've met has been really, really cool. I love our neighbors. I love saying hi to people when they're walking their dogs, because I think you have learned about me. I like people. So in our neighborhood, we have a neighborhood Facebook page. I know that's probably a common thing if you're like in a subdivision type of neighborhood like I am. So we have a neighborhood page, and there was a woman on there who's like, hey, I'm teaching yoga down by the lake. Monday, 9 o'clock and 6 o'clock. I'm like, yes, $5. Yes. You had me at $5 and yoga by the lake. Here's the thing. I have to preface this story by saying I don't like exercising, like at all. I am never going to be one of those people who's like, yeah, I got like a 5-mile run-in today. Any exercise that I do is completely forced, like out of necessity, because I hate it. Like, remember when I told you guys I was doing the half marathon last year? That was really just so I could put a sticker on my car, which I still haven't gotten, and just say, I've done a half marathon. It doesn't mean anything other than that. I died the whole time because I had sprained my ankle the morning of the half marathon. Suffice it to say, I do not like to exercise. However, yoga to me is like it's like a trick. It's exercise, but you don't know that you're exercising until you're done, and then you're like, wow, that felt good. Plus, I feel like it's a good way to kind of like, namaste, you know, get centered, all that yogi speak. So I'm in, and it's by the lake because we live like a block away from this lake, Lake Apopka. So I go to take this class with my neighbor, Megan, and she, unlike me, does not like people at all. So we go to take this class, and there's like, I don't know, say 8 people in the class. And the yoga teacher was really nice, sort of explained that we were going to do this certain version of yoga, which for the life of me, I cannot remember now. Sorry. So she's teaching us all about like your chakras, except in my head, I was like, Shaka Khan, like every time she said the word chakra, all I could hear was Shaka Khan, I feel for you. Okay, so she is teaching about the different chakras. I don't know, I'm gonna mess all this up, and I'm sorry, yoga teacher, because she was great. But at one point, she is like, okay, so we're gonna do some things today. They may seem unconventional, and I'm gonna let you know that, you know, later in the day, you might even feel like a little emotional. I thought, well, that's like a typical day for me. Cry at a, you know, Publix commercial. So I'm like, all right, I'm into whatever you are teaching me right now, because this counts as exercise and I can check it off my list today. So she starts doing all the yoga poses, and I am in. And some of them are like, you know, these breathing things, and I'm like, I'm in. Except that I'm not gonna look at Megan, because I know that I'll get the giggles, because I'm that person. Like the person who thinks the whole time, please don't let me toot, please don't let me toot, please don't let me toot. Yeah, that's me. That's what I'm thinking the whole time. So it's hard for me to relax. So at one point, she says, we're going to do, I'm sure it has a technical name, you guys, and I'm gonna like mess it all up. So I'm gonna call it the running lion breathing face. I'm sure it has a technical yoga term. I don't know what it is. So she says, all right, it's gonna seem super weird, and that's all I can really say. It's gonna seem weird, but it's really opening up your breathing, and it's gonna feel weird, and you just, you know, we're gonna get really into it. And I'm like, I am in, yoga sensei person, whatever it is. So I wish I could give you the full effect, but if I stand up, then you're not going to be able to see me. Okay, so she says, put your hands up like this. I know, you all are going to do this with me right now. Ready? Let's do it together, like I'm your yoga teacher on Coffee Convo Wednesday. She says, put your hands up like this, like you're like a lion. And then you're gonna stick your tongue out, and then you're going to make this sound. Okay, but then you're going to be basically like, kind of like running, okay? So this is what I was doing. I wish I could say I was exaggerating, because you know how I do love to exaggerate a story. Actually, not really. They're all just this dramatic. So I'm standing there like this. Imagine me running. This is me running as much as I can still stay in the frame. And then we're doing this. Okay, that goes on. You guys are like, what's in her coffee this morning? We're doing that for, I don't know, it felt like 5 minutes. And the whole time, I am trying not to die laughing. But it felt good. It felt good. The crazy yoga lion, breathing, panting thing. It felt good. So I don't know, you guys, let's just try it real quickly. Ready? That's what we were doing. You guys, I know it seems weird, but that class, I loved it. It was a little unconventional, and that's not normal, right? That's not normal to be like lion, yoga lion, panting, breathing person. So sorry. I probably should have like asked her or Googled it so that I can tell you the proper yoga name. But I kind of loved it. And guess what? I felt good after the class. And later that day, I was talking to my neighbor and I was telling a story and I was like, I said, oh my goodness, she was right. She was right about feeling all emotional. I think I was like, I don't know, yogaing out the toxins in my body or something. And maybe I was like yogaing, can that be a word now? Yogaing them out of my mouth. But I felt good after, like, so rah, yoga lion, I am in to whatever. And this is why you guess sometimes you just have to do things that are out of your comfort zone, because that was certainly out of my comfort zone. And you know, I could have just been like, no, I'm not doing that, not happening, and left. But I was like, whatever, yoga lady, I'm in. I am in, and I felt great after. So look, if you just randomly see me on the street and I'm like, okay, I'm just kidding, I probably won't do that in public anymore, unless it's in a yoga class. But I think I just might try it around the house when I'm having a bad day, or I'm just like over the kids, or I'm over life, I don't know. I just might be like, yoga lion, look out, and then do a little run. What do you think? Are you guys in on yoga lion? Okay, so that's the final thing on Coffee Convo Wednesday. But before we get out of here, now I'm sweating, you guys. Like, whew, I'm schwitzing. Okay, so before we get out of here, I wanted to tell you about my Omaha Steaks experience, because I told you guys a couple months ago that I was named one of the Omaha Steaks ambassadors, which I was super psyched about. And we, all of the ambassadors, there are 9 of us. We were flown to Omaha, Nebraska. Remember I was telling you guys, if you were watching last month, I was telling you guys about this trip, and I was super excited because it was my first time to Nebraska, obviously. So my first time to Omaha. So we went and we got to go take a tour of the Omaha Steaks facility, like the plant, the production facility, like where they get all the meat in and then where they ship it out to you guys. I was a little hesitant, and let me tell you why. So our family has ordered from Omaha Steaks forever. In fact, my husband always brags that he actually was ordering from Omaha Steaks first before we met. I'll just let him take that. But we've been ordering for a long time. And so when I partnered with Omaha Steaks, I was kind of secretly excited because, actually, I don't know who was more excited. My husband may have been a little more excited, but I love Omaha Steaks. So I'm like, I want to see like behind the scenes with this company. And one of kind of like the agreement, the unspoken agreement that I'm going to make with you guys is I'm never going to tell you guys about something just because I get paid to do it. Look, I need to pay my bills as much as you guys, but I want to partner with companies and with brands on this show, and I want to give away things that I would be excited about. That's why I say, like, if I ever go to a Disney event and I come back with, say, like a Dooney & Burke, like I gave away last week to Audrey in Molina, Georgia. I want to give you guys things that our family gets really excited about. So when I went to Omaha Steaks, I was like, all right, I already like this company, so there's that, but I want to get behind the scenes and see what makes them tick. So we went to the facility and I got to see like the behind the scenes where the meat comes in and they're cutting the meat. And I gotta tell you guys, like full truth, I thought when I went in there and I saw meat and I was gonna be like, and I wasn't. Like it was the cleanest, like most well taken care of facility I have ever seen. And everyone there, and I'm not exaggerating, everyone there, like legit seems like they love their job and they love working for Omaha Steaks. And I met a ton of people while I was there. People cutting the meat, I mean, putting the packages together to ship out. Everyone at Omaha Steaks just seemed like a family. And that's one thing that I am a big believer in. I love my family, like I said earlier in the show. I love traveling with my family. I love doing everything with my family. So, you know, I'm all about family kind of brands and companies because that's what just speaks to my heart. And this company, Omaha Steaks, I mean, it was just like hanging out with family, like that I had known forever. And I also learned too, well, I learned a bunch about steak and cutting steak and all of that, which was kind of exciting. I also learned how much meat one person can sit and eat in one day because I ate it all. And I also learned they don't just have steaks. Like they have the butcher's breakfast, which I gave away, I think like last month, which my husband's obsessed with because it's like 15 minutes from your freezer to breakfast. They have skillet meals, which I give away those before too. Those are 15 minutes from your freezer to dinner. And then they have desserts. You guys, we already ordered our Thanksgiving dinner. Like they have everything for Thanksgiving dinner. Turkey, ham, stuffing, sweet potatoes. I got garlic mashed potatoes, veggies, down to like the pumpkin pie and cheesecakes. And I tried everything when I was there. Everything. Like if they have 1,000 products, which I'm sure they probably have more than that, but I tried almost, I think, every single thing there. And legit, everything was good. Like there wasn't one thing I was like, I'm gonna put that in my napkin like I used to do when I was a kid and I didn't want to eat a vegetable and I would try and hide it in my napkin. Did you guys ever do that? Not one moment did I have of that, like when I was there. There wasn't one thing where I was like eating going, yeah, I'm just gonna be polite now and try not to throw up. No, everything was good. I mean, the apple tartlet desserts, I mean, their desserts are the bomb. So yes, they have desserts. They have chicken, they have beef, they have fish. I had shrimp scampi there and I'm not kidding. It was like hands down the best shrimp I've ever had in my life. Everything was really good. All of this to say that I'm super excited about my relationship with Omaha Steaks. I'm super proud to be an Omaha Steaks ambassador. And the best part of it for all of you guys is every month I'm gonna hook you up with something from Omaha Steaks. Also too, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I am Cindy Simmons. You can link over by going to cindysimmons.com. But I'm always posting on Insta stories about the great deals that Omaha Steaks have. I mean, they always have like these great package deals. Like, I'll put links above here, depending on where you're watching here on Facebook or YouTube. I will put a link here so you can check out like the stuff they're having. But today, because I feel like fall is finally starting to get in the air, and I know that fall has been around for most of you. We're like the last to get on board here in Florida. But I want to hook you up with 2 slow cooker meals. 2 slow cooker meals. I'm going to hook you up with, I'm going to get it for you, beef bourguignon, because it's just fun to say, beef bourguignon and chicken and dumplings. And why I kind of love this is it's perfect for fall. So you basically throw this in your slow cooker and then you come home from work and you're like, let's eat. Super, super easy and super, super good. I have tried both of these, the chicken and dumplings and the beef bourguignon, but I think they have like almost 20 to choose from. So I'm gonna hook you guys up with 2 Omaha Steaks slow cooker meals. Because it's perfect for fall, you guys. So I'm gonna give you the beef bourguignon and the chicken and dumplings. So how do you win? All you have to do is write hashtag Omaha Steaks and then just tell me the name of the city and the state that you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday. Because it's kind of fun to just know where you guys all are. It's like I can give you like little virtual hugs. For wherever you're watching. So hashtag Omaha Steaks and then the city and the state that you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday. So I'm telling you, if you guys haven't gone to omahasteaks.com, check them out. I'm going to be talking about them every month because I'm going to be giving you free stuff every month. And then, like I said, follow me on Insta Stories because I'm always talking about the fun deals that they're having and the fun specials, which I kind of love. So I'll make sure and put a link on here too. So if you're at this point, you're going, wait, I want a link. I'm going to put a link as soon as we're done here. And so you can check out Omaha Steaks whenever you want. So hashtag Omaha Steaks in the name of the city and the state where you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday. And then make sure to come back right here next Coffee Convo Wednesday because I'm going to announce the winner right here. Like I did at the beginning of the show when I said Audrey D from Molina, Georgia, she won last week's Disney's Dooney and Burke bag. So come back here next week, see if you won the 2 slow cooker meals, and then we will get those shipped out to you ASAP. Speaking of Omaha, Nebraska, so that was my first time there. I think it was today I heard or yesterday, they have a new like state slogan and it's Nebraska. It's not for everyone, which I think is great. And I will tell you, my first time in Nebraska, period. So first time in Omaha, Nebraska, hands down, I could live there in 2 seconds. It is so pretty. We went to a beautiful farm while we were there. Oh my goodness, the people at the farm, the family who own this farm, where Omaha Steaks gets their cattle. I mean, everyone, oh, I know, I feel like I'm just like vomiting love because I just feel like every single human being that I came into contact with during that weekend in Omaha was amazing. We went to the Omaha Zoo, like the best zoo in the country. Like it's actually rated the best zoo in the country, and it is. And I got to feed a giraffe. It was amazing. So there's my little plug for Omaha, Nebraska, because I loved it, and I would totally go back with my family. In fact, we've been talking about doing a little family trip there, so I'll keep you posted on that. But hashtag Omaha Steaks, the name of the city and the state where you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday. And then, oh wait, before I get out of here, yeah. I'm just gonna leave on an LA Dodgers note since my dad used to take us to Dodgers games when we were little. Rest in peace, Pap, I miss you. And this makes me excited and proud to be your daughter. And I know you're up in heaven right now watching the World Series, even though we lost the first game last night. We have the rest of the week. I'm so sad because they're playing on Friday night, but I will be flying with my husband on Friday night to Los Angeles. So go Big Blue, go Dodgers, and take home the World Series. Be the champs. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Spread kindness like Nutella, as I say each and every week. Follow me on all the socials. I am always on Instagram, and I love hanging out there. You can link over by going to cindysimmons.com. This weekend, I will be at the Nightmare Before Christmas at the Hollywood Bowl on Saturday night and Disneyland by day. So I'm excited for my trip with my husband, and it's kind of like a continuing birthday celebration. And 1 week from today, it's the Halloween show. No tricks, only treats for you guys. So have a great rest of your week. And don't forget, if you guys ever stumble across like a super fun, crazy mug, send it to me and I will send you a t-shirt. So you can email me by going to cindysimmons.com to get the address and all of that good stuff. So good luck. I hope one of you is going to be going home with the Omaha Steaks package. Well, one of you will be going home with the Omaha Steaks Slow Cooker Meals package. Next week, come back to hear the winner. Have a great rest of your week. Love you guys, and thanks for hanging out with me. Cheers. Have a good day.